Hey guys, it's your girl Christine and welcome back to my channel. Today we are starting off the new year with something a little different. We are going to be creating a mood dream vision board. So for those of you who do not know what a vision board is, it's basically, instead of like a New Year's resolution, like a vision board is more of like a visual representation of your desires and dreams for your new year. Now Amber Scholl, she's a YouTuber on here. She's been doing this for years, like ever since she started YouTube back in I think 2016, and pretty much she has crushed it every single year. Like pretty much 90% of the stuff on her vision board happens. And so she also believes in something called the law of attraction, where if you put work and energy into the universe, that is the same energy that you are going to receive out of it. So I decided that this year I was going to be more open-minded and to start by doing a vision board. I also got this cute law of attraction planner off of Amazon. I will link it down below. It's rose gold, but it comes with a guide that tells you how to basically start learning how to manifest, start using the law of attraction. It helps you set goals. It helps you make you realize what you want out of life. So for those who are starting out just like me that have really no idea what they're getting into but really want to start somewhere, I would say these two things. Let's start with doing a vision board and start by getting one of these law of attraction planners. This is so extremely helpful. Anyways, let's get started. So in order to create a vision board, you are going to need pictures and things that you aspire towards, or basically just like goals that you want for that year. Along with that, you're gonna probably need some glue or tape, some scissors, which I already cut all my stuff, so I don't have my scissors right now, and maybe some markers to just like write in a couple things or not. I got this back from Costco. Amber Scholl, for her vision boards every year, she kind of comes up with the quote or like a manifestation that she really wants to use for that entire year to like tell herself and to like guide her entire year on like why, like how she wants to set it up basically. So the quote I decided that I'm going to be putting in the center of my vision board is "Be brave," because I feel like I have lived in a life of comfort and I tend to seek out those comforts instead of trying new things. And I feel like now, being 22 years old, I do love my life, but I also feel like I haven't lived it enough. And I know, like, again, I'm only 22 years old. Of course, I haven't lived it enough, but like, I don't know. I just decided that I need to be brave with more situations. All right, so that's where I would say anybody should start. The next thing is like, one of the cool things about like my law of attraction journal that I got is that it comes with instructions on how to do a vision board, which I thought was really cool. And so it kind of just says to make sure that you have goals that is in all aspects of your life. At least try to anyway. So like spiritual, personal growth, health, family, relationships, money, career and business, and then fun and recreational. So I'm going to be first starting off with personal growth, which first picture is one, I don't know if I'm allowed to show this on YouTube. Basically that's why I'm going to kind of cover it. It is a marble statue of a woman's body. And then I have the quote, "Appreciate" here, which I'm going to put above it, which I did this intentionally to appreciate not only my own body, but to appreciate everyone's body. Like, we just went through a crappy year that probably took a huge toll on a lot of us and a lot of our bodies in general. So that was one of the main things I wanted to put on here, was to appreciate my own body. I also wanted a personal growth to get out more. There's so many beautiful places in Washington and I have just not visited them at all. Again, I've stuck to my comfort zone. So again, this. I also have a personal growth like picture of a planter, where this could be applied to mental growth, just learning in general, overall growth. And then lastly, I have a quote that says, "Give yourself time." Because nothing happens in an instant. Things that do happen in an instant, you have to give yourself time to even process those things. So give yourself time. I'm being brave. Hopefully YouTube doesn't flag me for that. Alright, the next section I'm going to is health and well-being, because I feel like a lot of the personal growth and health and well-being can tie to each other, especially with mental aspects. So I've took a picture of myself at the gym. I photoshopped it just a little, just to basically give my idea of what I want physically for my own health by like going to the gym and stuff. And I felt like taking somebody else as like a model or something and aspiring to be that model isn't like good mentally, and I feel like just maybe photoshopping just a little bit of myself and seeing that visually every day, but aspire to be myself and a better version of myself. Next, I have a tiny picture of someone reading a book, chilling in a bubble bath with some candles, just having a relaxing time. And I decided one of the goals that I want is to spend more time by myself and be okay with it. Spend more time on myself and having me time and being okay and not feeling selfish for just taking the time out of my day to focus on me. I'm not sure if this isn't really health. This is like a personal growth, which I think I'll stick like in the middle, but I just want to be better with my style. I found a couple of like Pinterest like pictures of people's style, and I just feel like I am slacking on some style. I just have again stuck to comfortable items, and now my closet is just a bunch of t-shirts and jeans. I don't feel confident because all I have is just these casual clothes and I don't feel cute enough. So style. I'm also going to be doing another quote over in health. It's kind of like personal growth but also health, but I feel like it's more of a health for an affirmation for telling myself, which says, "I am a beautiful soul that radiates a vibrant and beautiful form. All is well in my body and mind." That's just an affirmation I feel like I need to tell myself every day, because we all have bad days where you don't feel beautiful and you don't feel like your body and mind is in the right state, but it's gonna get there and it's gonna be better. I don't have as much on here for my spiritual visualization this year, but I do have one little tiny picture of crystals. I don't know, I've been kind of doing some research. I've fallen into the area of TikTok of like the spiritual crystals and manifestation, and I kind of like it. So at this point, I'm gonna give it all I got, and I'm gonna, I think, look into crystals this year. Okay, next I want to move into like the career, business, money side. That is a visual goal that I want to work on. First, I'm going to talk about like followers and subscribers. So I photoshopped again my own TikTok account and my own YouTube account to the amount of subscribers and followers that I want to gain this year on both platforms. Again, this is another tip from Amber Scholl that says like, if easier to feel like you are going to accomplish it when you've already seen it. So that's one of those visuals. I want to get to at least 10,000 subscribers on YouTube this year. That is my whole hope and goal. And then on TikTok, I'm hoping to get to 25,000 followers, because it's a little easier to get followers on TikTok than it is on YouTube. And then I wrote another little quote. I wrote the quote, "You are an influencer," because that is what I want to become. And if it's more of in a present tense state as like a quote or things you want, again, it's like that mental manifestation that you already are going to achieve it, or that you already have it. So I want to become an influencer, therefore I'm going to say, you are an influencer. Looking at myself, I am. And one of the last things with money-wise, I have written down a number that I'm not going to show you guys because I think this is for my own personal well-being. But I want you guys, if you're doing a vision board, to write down a number for an amount that you yourself want to make this year. Lastly, this is just fun and recreational goals, just goals that you just want to do this year. Like, this is usually where people would put like travel stuff, and I thought about it. I honestly did. I would love to be traveling, but I just think for 2021 and what happened with 2020, I am going to wait to manifest my traveling dreams for at least one more year, just to be safe. Recreationally, I want to take, it's a little tiny picture, I want to take more photos, more videos. I want to use my DSLR camera more to capture the beauty in this world. I want to eventually buy a house. I would like to do that this year, but if I don't, then I can just put this on my vision board next year, but I am manifesting it one day at a time. I want to buy a house. Next, I want to dye my hair something fun. I've never dyed it any kind of color ever, unless it was like blonde, brunette, or like silver. And I found this really pretty like pinkish rose gold kind of color. I don't know. But I would really like, again, to be brave and dye my hair a fun color this year. Lastly, because Amber Scholl manifested this in her vision boards. It took her a couple years, but she started from the get-go, and that is what I'm doing. I would love a Tesla. I would just love to be driving one of these beautiful white babies just down the street, and just everything I just think is just, I just love this car. It's just so beautiful to me. So this is going on my vision board because one day I'll be driving this car. And there it is. There's my vision board for now anyways. As you guys can see, there is this big blank spot down here, but I have intentionally left it because visions and dreams change, and I want to be able to add to my vision board throughout the year if I need or want to. So the bigger the picture on your vision board is, the more priority or the top goal out of everything. So like I feel like this is one of my larger pictures because that's really one of my main goals. So is the affirmation quote, as well as the body appreciation is pretty large for me, and getting outside. And then some of the other ones are like smaller because they're still in my vision, but they're not some of my top goals per se. I think the last piece of advice I can give you to do your vision board is to dream big. One of the things that's in this guide, literally the Law of Attraction Secrets Guide, it says to dream big. Don't create smart goals where they're attainable and realistic. Manifest those larger goals that you want. The one thing about this vision board is that it needs to be somewhere you can see it, visualize it, and take it in every day. I'm putting this bad boy above my desk because I'm going to be starting school soon. That's where I do my YouTube editing. I will be looking at this and seeing this every single day for this year. I might take my markers and color a little around it, add some cute little doodles, but for now, there's my vision board. And if you guys like the idea of like manifesting, or would like more content of like Law of Attraction, or me like going through this planner, please let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that subscribe button. Trying to get to this goal here. You can help me out. And if you want to know when I'm posting content, you can hit that little bell and it will let you know every time I post. Thank you guys so much. I'm so grateful. Bye!